In this video, I'm going to walk you through everything that you can accomplish on the contacts page. If you go over here to the side menu, this is where the contacts page is located. Now, think of this as kind of your central database for all of the contacts you have listed inside the CRM. Before I get going here, one thing I'll show you is just the amount of data that we actually keep track of here. So you'll see at the top here that this is our headers for all the different columns. And of course, we have things like name and email, but we also track lead owner, pipelines or stages people are in, campaigns, zip codes, ages, what's the lead source, any tags you've created, deals you're working on, any activity with this particular contact, whether it's like an email or a text or a phone call. The list just goes on. And ultimately, you need to decide what data you care about. So we're always going to track this info, but if you just want to display certain headers on this page, you can go to the columns page and adjust it. If you don't want to see a particular column, just uncheck it. Now, one thing you may have noticed as I scrolled across here is these little funnel icons. Whenever you see these funnel icons, it means you can filter the data that exists inside that column. Let's take a look at an example. Let's just say that I want to filter down my contacts just to show me everyone that has a Gmail address. Okay, so just filtered it down, and now I'm left just with people that have a Gmail address. Why would I use this example? Well, this could be an example of something that you could do is put a list together of everyone with a Gmail, because now you can send a link to them to request a Google review. If they don't have a Gmail account, they can't leave you one. That's just one example. But maybe you want to filter by lead owner or the stage a prospect is in, or by a certain age group or a zip code. Just whatever you want to do here, chances are you can do it using our filtering feature. Now, one thing I'll note as well is you can stack these filters on top of each other. So maybe you want to say, show me everyone with a Gmail address where the lead owner is Jeff and they live in a certain zip code. That would be an example of stacking filters. Now, one thing you may have noticed as well is these three little buttons appeared as I started filtering the data. The way that can be used is you can actually take any filter that has created a list of contacts, and you could convert that into a power dialing session. And we'll cover more about power dialing on that page. The other thing you could do is create a new smart list. And what a smart list is, it's really just a way to group contacts together that meet certain characteristics. Now let's go to the top bar up here, plus contact. That just gives you the option to manually add a new contact to the system. If you go to import contacts, that's going to allow you to upload a list of contacts to the system. On this page, you also have the ability to sort by user. So maybe you just want to see Jeff's leads or Michael Jordan's leads or Jane's leads. You have the ability to sort that data. Of course, you can search for a contact here. And then we also do have one other filtering option. Maybe you just want to search for people in a certain campaign, certain stage, etc. The last thing I'll show you on this page here is under the Actions tab. And you'll see that quite a few options here. After you select a contact down here, it would come up and say Actions, and now you just tell the system what do you want to do. Do you want to add that group of contacts to a campaign? Maybe throw them into one of your pipelines, associate them with a tag. Maybe you want to export those contacts from the system. So lots of different options in here as well. If you have any questions on this page, don't hesitate to reach out to our team. But once you get the hang of it, it's pretty straightforward.